Aviationphoto, and today really excited because tomorrow we are hopefully going air to air with this Mustang. Yes, we're going air to air with a P-51 Cadillac in disguise. Absolutely tremendous opportunity. I've done Spitfire and Hurricane before, so but the Mustang has got to be one of my all-time favourite piston fighters, so it's all looking great. So what have we done? We've got our cameras all cleaned down, sensors are all done, lenses cleaned, memory cards all cleaned out, settings all checked, so that is all good. I've got two bodies to take. My son's going to be up with us in the chase plane and do some more general shots as well, so we'll have two bodies up there, which will be brilliant. I've got my briefing notes, which I've done for the sortie, which have gone over to the pilots of the Mustang and chase plane, so obviously we'll be going through those when we get there tomorrow. Weather's looking great. We've got about 24 degrees forecast, sunny spell, so hopefully we'll get some lovely sort of cumulus clouds and achievable altitude that we can sort of get amongst and maybe get above and see what we get. So fingers crossed, weather serviceability will be good. We'll be good to go, and we'll have a great flight and get some great pictures. So watch this space. Okay, so this is the realities of air-to-air photography. So it's about, well, it's 9:45 a day to shoot, but there's a huge band of rain and clag across the Midlands. The Mustang's taken off from East Midlands, but couldn't get through it to get down to Biggin Hill. So we've had to postpone the shoot. As you can see here, we've got, there's a bit of blue sky, but it's quite hazy. There's a little bit of cloud coming, but there's a lot of cloud about. I was a bit dubious of the forecast anyway, to be honest. So yeah, it just means we've postponed for today, but so we'll get some more dates booked for July, and hopefully we'll have a good shoot then. this shoot. You've seen us up in the air, going up from Biggin, come back down again. But the big question is, how did we get on? What were the results that we got from our shoot? So what I want to do is just quickly go through the shot list that I had and see if I actually achieved what I meant to do. So this was shot number 1 that we're looking for, and if I show you on my computer, this is what we got. So to be fair, I think that's actually not too bad. This is a John Dibb shot. Obviously, John's obviously done a far better job than I have. But I've got the angle right. What we haven't got is any horizon or any cloud. Unfortunately, cloud couldn't really control, but the horizon I could control. And what I'll actually do is show you this shot, which actually is more, actually I think a better shot because of the of getting that horizon in. And I think that was a learning point for me. So yeah, rather than trying to have the Mustang high off the wing like this, would be to have it at the same level, which is how this shot was taken. This is in our last turn as we were turning back to head back up towards Biggin Hill, which is why I've got a nice coast there. So the only downside of this one was it was against the light to an extent, because obviously it's, you know, the fuselage is in shadow. But what I did have was did get a bit brave on my shutter speeds in this one, slightly slower shutter speeds, which is 1/180th. So I've started to get a little bit of prop blur. But yeah, well, maybe I wish I'd been a little bit braver with my shutter speeds. But then, as you might have seen that one shot in the video from the inside of the aircraft, it was very, very bumpy. So I didn't really want to risk going too low. Other shots we got slightly similar to this nice top side sort of banking shot, which is just before the Mustang came down underneath us. Then my personal favourite of the whole shoot, which was from having the Mustang high, is this one. And I do like that one because it's just the sort of metallic detail on the airframe is lovely. We have got a bit of cloud in the background, giving the sky a bit of depth, and we've just got this sort of low bit of cloud here, which is again giving us a little bit of interest in the shot. So that all came out of trying to get picture 1. So let's have a look at, so this was picture 2 we were going for. So let's see if we managed to get this one. So the Mustang low, and this is probably the closest I think I maybe got to that one. We didn't quite get any of that, like in the shot I was looking for. The Mustang's actually angling slightly away from the cam ship. And most of the shots I got from this sort of sequence were coming towards it. Again, it was definitely close enough. I got quite a few nice little pictures from there. This one, it was into the light, but I kind of liked it's quite a dark, moody effect on that one. And this again is the Mustang is banking, it's holding formation off the starboard side and then banking towards us and going down underneath us. So again, I've got 1/250th on that just to make sure I'm capturing that movement. And yeah, the sun is actually into the sun a little bit, but I like that. You get a reflection on the wings. And although the fuselage is in shadow, I actually think it gives it a bit more atmosphere on that shot. And it's another bit more kind of a straight shot with the fields in the background. And so, yeah, that was kind of looking for, I've got 1, 2, 5. So that's how kind of what we got from shot number 2. So let's move on to shot number 3, which was having the Mustang just it's kind of side on to us, but the more as it was maybe coming to move down, or just sort of coming forward a bit, so getting that sort of maybe slightly down angle. So how do we do that one? Well, this is a side on one. It's actually a bit nose high rather than the nose down, but I thought that one was fine. Then this one was one of the last ones on the way back. We've got a nice horizon and we've got a few clouds there. The Mustang high, slightly higher above us, so that was okay. And okay, again, I've gone 1, 2 forward again. This was looking at the shot 3, so this was trying to get a bit more head on. And this is the one really did struggle with, just because of the windows on the camera ship. And here is where the advantage, really see the advantage of having an open door on your camera ship or open canopy. because as the more the Mustang went back, the distortion from the windows was fairly bad. So I couldn't really achieve that shot. I think the closest I got was as we were coming around in that last turn. I was trying to push the Mustang back, and here I actually I've cropped because the kind of bottom of the shot was around here, and I've cropped it in. There was quite a lot more sky. I think I just about get away with it by putting that linear gradient in at the top, and gave it a bit more of a moody metallic kind of feel. And again, we've got that. I think it works just because the prop is caught here. I think if the prop was not filling this part of the sky, I definitely don't think I'd get away with it. But that was just a slightly different edit on that one, and yes, I guess that's the closest I got to that shot. Again, I mean, the learning point there is unfortunately going to be, getting a different open door camera ship, or when I did the Hurricane, I had to have a Harvard. So again, and I think some Harvards you have actually got a swivel seat, and there's one I think in Belgium's got a swivel seat, so you can actually turn around and face the back and shoot directly behind you, which would be absolutely ideal. Okay, then shot 4 was our breakaway shot at the end of the sortie. So how did we get on with shot 4? And there we go. So that one was quite close. I'd cropped in quite a lot, so I had to crop in there because I was quite close to the bottom of the wing in the uncropped picture, so I had to crop the sky in to balance it. But I think this is the one that seems to have gone down better, which is this one here, and you've got that nice kind of we've got the field of sky, and it's, I don't know, maybe it's a slightly contrasty kind of image, but I think that one does work nicely. So that was how I got on with the 5 shots that I was looking for. So overall, I think we achieved. So I think we give ourselves quite a 5 for that. Yeah, we've been brilliant if I'd had some cumulus clouds up there, and we'd been able to sort of get in amongst them or above them. But I mean, the fact that we got up, we had blue sky, and we had a safe sortie, and we got got a good section picture in the bag, was absolutely brilliant. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing how things went, and just my view of the sortie that I've done. And I hope it's been a good video to watch. So thanks for watching, and see you again.